Hello, P5 students. This is Miss Claire, and welcome again to our Math 5 class. We are now on Chapter 4, and it talks about time. In this video, you will learn three lessons. We have Lesson 1, Understand Time Intervals less than 1 second. Lesson 2, Find the time intervals. And Lesson 3, Compare time. Okay, P5, are you ready to learn this lesson? Come on, let's start. Look at this picture. This picture shows the time and flights in the airport. So it shows the flight number, the time of departure, and the arrival time. And it shows also the different times in different cities around the world. London, Jakarta, Singapore, and Seoul. The girl said that her mother is on flight MLM 007 from Jakarta. Her mom will be flying to Singapore and it will be arrive in 10 minutes. The boy said that her flight is from Jakarta. That's correct. So what is the local time there? Okay. So what will be the local time in Jakarta? Okay. Can you find the answer? What can you say about the time in different places of the world? Yes, every places in the world have different time because we have what we call time zones. And you will learn about time zones later. Okay, so let's start with lesson A, is understanding time intervals less than 1 second. The learning outcome for this lesson is to understand time intervals in milliseconds. Kaz times herself as she walks. How long does she take to walk 5 steps? Okay. How long does it take to switch on the lamp? Does it take longer to switch on the lamp or to walk 5 steps? Okay. Which one is longer or shorter time? Walking 5 steps or switching on the lamp? If you know the answer, you can share that during our class. Okay, let's continue. Dropping a ball. Yusuf drops a ball from a height of 1 meter. Anna drops a ball from a height of 10 meters. So the timer show the time taken for both balls to reach the ground in seconds and milliseconds. So Yusuf's ball is only 452 milliseconds. It does not reach 1 second. However, Anna's ball is 1 second and 435 milliseconds. Therefore, Anna's ball will take more than 1 second to reach the ground, and Yusuf's ball will take less than 1 second to reach the ground. Okay? So, because it differs children on the height of the ball. Now, let's have this one. How long did Hannah take? Hannah takes a breath while running, so she takes 500 milliseconds to take a breath. That is less than a second. It takes 500 seconds to run one round on the track. That is around 8 minutes and 20 seconds to completely run around the track. Now, let's go to finding the time intervals. What does it mean when we say time intervals? So the learning outcomes for this lesson is to find time intervals, seconds, minutes, and hours, and to recognize that a time interval can also be expressed as a decimal or in mixed units. Look at this picture. This is a train ticket of Chiang Zhen. He is traveling from Kyoto to Nara. The departure time is 1 p.m. and the arrival time is 1:45. So how long is the train journey? Yes, you're correct, and that is 45 minutes. We simply subtract 1 from 145, and that is 45 minutes. Now, how about if our train or the train departs at 1:20 p.m. instead of 1? So what will be the new arrival time? So just simply you will add 45 minutes to 1:20. And that is 5 minutes past 2 o'clock. Okay, next. So how long does the school bell ring? Take a look. The clock shows the start and end times for the school bell to ring. How long does the school bell ring? So we will focus on the second hand. Okay. The second hand is on 9. It is pointing on number 9. On the end time, from 9, it goes to number 3. So in each number, that is means 5 seconds. If the second hand is the one moving. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the second hand move from 9 to 3, there are 6 times. So all you need to do is we just simply multiply the the 6 by 5 because there are 5 seconds in one moving and it moves into 5 times. So therefore the school bell ring for 30 seconds. Okay, another. How long did it take Emmy to reach school? The clock showed the time Amy left her house and the time she reached school. How long did it take Amy to walk to school? So Amy left her house at 7:56 a.m. or in the morning. She reached school at 8:26 a.m. So how long? How are we going to find the time interval between these two times? Here it is. Take a look. So we can draw a timeline or a number line to help us to find the time interval. Take a look. So from 7:56, we can actually find the nearest hour. So 7:56 is only 4 minutes to 8 o'clock. So we have 4 minutes, right? Then next after that, we add the minutes and the hour. Okay, so since this is only 8 and our end time is 8:26, we just simply add 26 minutes to 8 o'clock. So 4 minutes plus 26 minutes is 30 minutes. So it took Amy 30 minutes only to walk to the school. Next, another. How long did it take Josh to reach town? Josh started driving to a town at 4:45. The journey takes 2.5 hours. It means 2.5 hours means 2.5. What time will he reach the town? Okay. So 14:45, we add 1 hour. Okay, remember we have 2.5 hours. So we add 14:45, 1 hour, 15:45. Next, we have another hour is 16:45. Okay, so we have 15:45, 16:45. Now, we add 15 minutes to 16:45 to make a complete an hour. That is 15 minutes. Then we add another 15 minutes and that is 17:15. Now, when we say 0.5 hours, it means half an hour. That is 30 minutes, right? So 15 and 15 is 30 minutes, this one. This 30 minutes here, children, represent the 0.5 hour. Therefore, Josh reached the town at 17:15. So 2.5 hours is the same as 2 hours and 30 minutes. Okay, take note on that. Okay, P5, I have here a problem for you. Carlo has a coding class. The class is 1 hour and 15 minutes long. The class ends at 11:05 a.m. What time does Carlo's coding class start? So try to solve this and share your answer during our class. Now let's study about lesson C, comparing time. The learning outcome is to compare times between time zones in digital notations, 12 and 24-hour digital notation, and on analog clocks. I have here a problem. AD is looking at his flight details. What time will he reach Singapore? Take a look at the ticket. So he is departing from Jakarta at 21:25 in the evening. The duration is 1 hour and 15 minutes to Singapore. Take note, children, that Singapore is 1 hour ahead of Jakarta. So if you know the answer, try to give your answer during our class. Okay, let's continue. The time in Jakarta is 5:30 a.m., while the time in Sydney, Australia is 8:30 a.m. So what is the difference between these two places? Okay. Now, have you got the answer for this time of arrival in Singapore? Okay, let's continue. We have the world time zone map. Take a look here. The world is divided into 24 time zones. So the countries located on each time zone have a different time. The time zones are 1 hour apart. A time zone is a specific part of the world that has the same local time. The local time is the official time in a country. So just like now we are in Jakarta, our local time now is around 9 in the morning. So our official time in Jakarta, Indonesia is 9 o'clock. Let's continue. What is time difference? Take a look here. We have Singapore and Tokyo. Singapore lies in a time zone labeled as +8. Take a look, children. This is not +7. Singapore is here because we have this one. So this is +8. Tokyo is +9 here. So the time difference between the Singapore and Tokyo is only 1 hour. Means Tokyo is ahead of 1 hour than Singapore, and Singapore is late by 1 hour. Okay. The clock show the local times and days in two cities. Look at here, Jakarta is 7 o'clock. And that is Monday. Monday, 7 o'clock. In London is a Sunday and that is 12 o'clock. Okay. Look at the time zone of London and Jakarta. Jakarta is +7. That's the time zone. And London is +0 or 0 time zone. Okay. So what is the local time in London when it is 5 a.m. on Monday in Jakarta? The time difference between Jakarta and London is 7 hours, right? Because London is 0 and Jakarta is 7, so the difference is 7 hours. It means that Jakarta is ahead by 7 hours. And so the local time in London is 10 p.m. on Sunday. Okay, let's take a look here. If the local time in London is 10 p.m. on Sunday, if we add 2 hours, that is already midnight. Since the hour is 7 hours ahead, Jakarta is 7 hours ahead, we add 5. It means that it's already 5 in the morning in Jakarta, and that is already Monday. In London, that is still Sunday, 10 p.m. So that's the time difference between these two cities. Okay, P5, that's all about understanding time intervals. Let's done 1 second, finding time intervals, and comparing time. I will discuss more about these 3 lessons during our class. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you learned a lot in this video. Again, always remember to stay safe and healthy, everyone, and have a nice day.